Hello everybody, how are we today? It's been, I don't know how many days, weeks, months, years, I've lost count, but who's counting, right? Since we've been stuck at home, since the MCO has been implemented. The percentage of us being on our feet would be much lower than before it was implemented. So I feel it's a really good day for us to be working on our legs. We will be focusing on our hamstrings. It will also get our quads and our glutes involved. We will also throw in some body weights as an option in the beginning of the exercises. All you need is non-grip socks. I'm using my favorite Batman socks. And you need a mat, preferably a mat or a rug or carpet that you can lie on so your body won't slide on the floor. So yeah, let's get started. Whee! Starting by sitting on the floor on the edge of our mat or carpet or rug, notice that the portion of my legs are off the mat so I can slide them around. We are going to start with the knees bent, relaxing the shoulders down, hands placed slightly behind your sitting bones, fingers pointed forward and palms planted on the mat. Sitting up tall in this position, it will help to open up the chest. We are going to start with an easy warm-up by straightening one leg at a time and then changing sides. Notice that I am sliding my foot forward and keeping the toes pointed. Keep going like this. Every time you straighten your legs, make sure that you are squeezing your thighs, and by pointing the toes, this will activate your calf muscles. Otherwise, you won't be getting the full effect of this warm-up. You can continue like this, or you can join me in level 2, palms still planted down, sit up tall, opening up the chest, pushing our hands down into the floor, lifting the bum up an inch off the floor, pull the stomach in, straightening the legs out one at a time. Remember to squeeze the thighs and pointing the toes as you slide your legs out and in. That's it, you got it? However, for those who have wrist pain, do stay in level 1 as this would put a lot of pressure on our wrist. For those staying in level 2, check that your bum is not going too high up. Keep them as low as possible, just an inch hovering off the floor. With your bum lifted, supported by your hands and arms, you should be feeling your own body weight, which helps to add the engagement in your hands as well as your tummy. Let's go for 2 more on each side. 1 more on each side. And release the bum down. Circle your wrists to release the tension on your hands and your arms. Okay, getting ready for our next exercise. We are going to still be in the same position as our first warm-up. Knees are still bent, like this. Hands also in the same position here. Again, relax the shoulders, chest up. Feet can go a bit further in front this time. We are going to work more on our calf muscles. With pointed toes, lift one leg up, flex the toes, point the toes and lower down. Changing sides. Flex, point, down. Change sides, flex, point, down. Keep going like this. You should be feeling it more in your calf muscles and a little bit in your hamstrings and quads too. Keeping your arms straight as you push your hands into the floor, it would help you not to fall backwards, especially if you are tight in your legs. Some of you would be thinking, what? This is too easy. No worries. Let's join me in level 2. Just like we did in the first one, lift the bum an inch or half an inch off the floor and continue with these movements. Adding in our body weight into our exercises is always a nice challenge. Be mindful to keep the bum as close to the floor as possible. Make sure that they are not up here, because you would be putting a lot of pressure on your hands and on your wrists, and we don't want to do that. On that note, please remember those with wrist pain or weak wrists, do stay safe and continue with level 1. Or if you have no pain, but you feel that this is too much for you, feel free to go back to level 1. That's it. You got it. We are feeling these. Stay with me. We have 20 more seconds here, so keep going. And stay strong, people. 2 more on each side. Make sure you are breathing and do not hold your breath. Last one on each side. Oops. Point, flex, point. Lower down. Lower the bum down. Release the hands and shake the hands out. Releasing all the tension in your wrist joints and the arms. Let's get ready for our next set. The next one will be lying on the floor, legs are straight and both toes are flexed. Start with pushing your heels into the floor and with control lift the knees up as you drag the heels towards your bum. Bring your feet flat onto the ground. Flatten the lower back, squeeze the glutes and start to roll the spine up into your shoulder bridge. Then lift toes up with control. Drag heels away from you, straightening the legs before reaching the floor. Hold it there for a second. Exhale, release all the way down. Let's go again. Drag the heels towards you, flatten the back, rolling the spine into your shoulder bridge. Lift the toes. Drag the heels away from you. Keep the glutes squeezed and go slow so you can feel the hamstrings work as you go closer to the floor. Keep going at your own pace. Take it slow. We do not want to rush into this because by going slow, your muscles will work at its full capacity, especially when your legs are working its way down onto the floor. If you rush it, you'll lose all of the hard work and might not get the full effects from these exercises. As you push your heels into the floor and sliding them in, feel the tops of your thighs, your quads engaged. Remember to squeeze the bum as you lift one vertebrae at a time. Keep the bum squeezed as you slide the heels away. Oof, my hamstrings are screaming even more right now. Hold it there for 1 second and release down. For those who want to challenge yourself and take the second level option, or you naturally have really strong legs, you can lift the bum up straight into your shoulder bridge as you slide the feet in. This requires a lot more strength in your hamstrings and the engagement of your glutes, quads, and your core. With your toes lifted, slide the heels away. You can keep going with the level 2 option if you'd like. I'm going to continue with level 1 as my hamstrings are not feeling as strong just yet. This is our second last one in this set. You can pause this video and go for more, or definitely go for the second option if your hamstrings are not feeling it yet. Mine is definitely crying right now, so this is the last one. If your hamstrings are also screaming, stay with me, squeeze the thighs, come up into your shoulder bridge, and then slowly let's slide our heels away from us. And then going down low, and before you reach the floor, hold it here. Hold it with me, staying here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Down. Woo. Bring your knees close to your chest. Squeeze the knees in. Shake your legs out. We are on our last set of this exercise, still lying down on the floor. It is similar to the one before, but we're going to go into our single leg slide outs. Let's go. Flex your toes, feel the engagement on the tops of your thighs. Slide the heels in, keep the thighs engaged. It is very important for you to remember to keep your glutes engaged throughout after this. Rolling your spine up into your shoulder bridge, keep the bum squeezed and lift one leg up, keeping the knees bent, bum still squeezed. Lift the heel off the foot on the floor and slide that foot out, keeping the top leg lifted and toes flexed. Before you release down, hold for 1 second. Exhale, straighten the top leg with control, lower that leg down. Let's get on to the other side. Keep going at your own pace, but remember, keep that pace slow and controlled, checking that your bum is not dropping when you lift one leg up, and keeping that bum up when you slide the heel out. The hamstrings are working extra in this, and we're having fun. So, the tendency to drop the bum down is quite common, and that is because you are probably tired and had enough, so the bum gets lazy. This happens even when we get into our normal shoulder bridge, even more when one leg is up. So be mindful, squeeze that bum and keep that bum engaged. Of course, if you're feeling strong and want to challenge yourself, you can take the second level option. I feel like after this round, my legs are strong enough to take this on. You can continue like this, or if you want to give it a try, don't be shy. Remember, you can always move back to level 1. All right, so let's finish this off and then we'll move on to the second option. Whew. And down, release. We are going to lift the bum up straight into our shoulder bridge as we slide our heels in. So before we begin, start to engage your glutes, quads, and core and work the hamstrings as you pull the heels in. Then lift one leg up, straighten that leg. If you have a tight hamstring, keep that leg bent. And then before you lower down, same thing, lift the toes up and then slide the heel out. Lower and down. This option is a little bit more challenging, so remember you can always continue with the first option, and once you're ready, slowly work your way into this option. Whew. Let's go for one more on each side. We are almost done here, so keep going everyone. Either first option or second option, you are going great so far and you are on your way to get super toned hamstrings. All right, last one. We can do this. Let's go. Squeeze the thighs in, coming up. Lift that leg up. This is our last round. And then slide the heels out, holding it here, and then lower down. Yes, we are done. Bring the knees close to your chest and just shake your legs out. You can squeeze the back of your thighs here, your hamstrings if you want to. Just give a little rub here. It's been working so hard in this last 10 minutes. All right, well done everyone. I hope you had a good workout. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.